Kwan ready to go. First pitch from Rodon. Kwan set a Guardians franchise record for hits in his last 3 games.
Difference of Kwan from 2 seasons.
Well, don't let the lefty, a little guy at the top of the lineup. He's taken sail during the DS, so Kwan has done it all at the leadoff spot for this Guardians team.
Rodon's got him 1-2. Great scene here at Yankee Stadium as always. Crowd still filing in. The former Cleveland pitcher, a Cy Young Award winner, and of course a World Series champion. With
Hit the ball out of the ballpark from the leadoff spot. But this is what I remember. The guy fouls off difficult pitches.
2.
Well, this is what we saw. Literally every time he got 2 strikes on him during the DS, shorten that between the hole.
5 for 10 with 2 strikes in your division series.
392 average. Just up there fouling pitches off. 97 is the fastball velocity here early for Rodon. The demeanor wants him to channel it better, not empty it out. Pitch number 8 of the first.
From Garrett Cole's performance in Game 4 against Kansas City. One of the classic Cole games. 7 shots.
And Kwan sends it in the air. Verdugo coming in, and that's how Game 1 starts. To Brook in his first championship series. Congratulations to him. He's behind the plate. That's a crew chief right there, Dan Isonia. There's Jansen Visconti and Vic Carapazza. 6-man umpiring crew in the postseason. Frenchie hit on it in the open. David Fry, I don't think it's an overstatement at all to say he saved the Guardian game in the 7th inning. And David Fry hit a 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run home run that on the ground, a hot one through for a base hit. David Fry is aboard in the game's first.
Being in this series right here, and David Fry got a ball down in the zone, and you can see here, got a good 2-0 count. When you get, if he throws you a slider and you swing through it, who cares? But you can't be late on the heater.
Fry is aboard. Ramirez, by all means, not underrated or underappreciated. Aaron Boone still has his own. But Jose Ramirez, one of the game's great players.
Well, I might have dropped on the open if I remember on game. Chicago would be a star. So I was kind of quiet when Boone started talking about that today.
He just do the 40-second test. Who can walk Dave and a miss? Change up from Rodon, a good one too. And it's 2-1. Ramirez stole 41 bases. And the Guardians didn't play their last game of the year. Sends that one in the air, right outs in the air. You could really see the ball being held up. The fly ball to right field. That wind is
what that wind just did.
Yeah, held it up, and it's also vacillating kind of back and forth.
Again, you see the flags, but guys,
here's Lane Thomas. Delivered one of the biggest home runs in Cleveland. Helped put the game away. Thomas also connected for a 3-run home run in the division series. And Ronnie, he drove in 9 runs in the 5-game division series, playing center field every day.
9 of 19.
Grand slam obviously was huge off Scooble, but also hit a single to right field and drove on a tack-on run, which ain't
for a strikeout early. 1-2 pitch. Excellent framer. Excellent rookie catcher for the Yankees. Like he's first. And missed that one, trying to frame it. And it's going to be a pass ball.
Well, that's the breaking ball that doesn't break. It's the backup slider, so you're waiting for it to break on that.
The skill of a catcher. You see that a lot these days. Catchers miss balls that look pretty routine to catch, but they're runner at second. Guardians with a scoring chance here. 3-2, and to end the first. Now the Yankees coming up. Alex Cobb on the Anthony Rizzo. Alex Verdugo. Alex Cobb.
Well, you see his 3 starts this year after being acquired on the 60-day.
Wasting no time. He saw a lot of pitches against the Royals.
Here, short, right up the middle where you want a big part of the field. Guys, they hit him earlier this year leadoff. Went there, found his guy at the top.
He is indeed seeing it well right now.
Lead runner on here is to be billion-dollar trio between Soto, Judge, and Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton was red hot.
I don't think hedge fund is in your future. I think you're not selling them as high as they should be.
There's the tire. I mean, he's what, 25 years old? He's getting old quick.
Traded from the Washington Nationals back in 2019. He's accomplished a lot.
All of us were so lucky to see him as a 19-year-old.
Set up to turn two. They have a very good infield. Slick fielding middle of the infield with Brian Roque. Their defense is a strength, especially up the middle. Lane Thomas in center field.
Ahead of him, Soto 7 for 11 off Cobb with a couple of home runs.
Cobb almost threw that one away. Game 3 start in Detroit, and you got to give him some credit too, and a little bit of cover. Had a fingernail fracture, had a blister, and that's a line drive base hit. Soto back up the middle. Back-to-back singles, sets it up for Judge.
Stay in big part of the field, right? And so you're able to stay on it. You don't get out in front. And you're seeing 2 bullets right up the
mouth. Here is Aaron Judge. There, that was certainly a ball, but his comeback sinker is what makes or breaks Alex Cobb. And he missed
Kansas City. The one thing the Yankees really struggled, 171 with runners in scoring position.
They had tons of base runners.
Yeah, Judge 0 for 4 in those opportunities with 3 strikeouts in that series.
He's got an opportunity. That's the splitter from Alex Cobb. Aaron Boone already hooting at Mike Easterbrook.
You hear Booney getting on Estabrook.
Yeah.
Judge this year, 18 home runs and 30.
1-2 the count. 2 men aboard in the first. And a called strike. Aaron Judge, his first out is a backwards K.
Once you got that call, like you said, started 3 inches off the corner, caught the outside corner, and Estabrook rung him up.
And such a key move for Aaron Boone to split Judge and Stanton, rearrange the top of his order. Did Wells, the rookie catcher.
I mean, he had such a fine rookie year. Once he wrestled the drop from Trevino, they kind of...
And that's the pitch we talked about in Game 3. You did not see that. This is already 2 or 3 now. That
left-handed hitters say it just freezes you. You see it coming at your hip. Can't pull the trigger. Cobb going back in there.
You know, B.A., it was so great, too, to talk to Cobb after. It's the knob of the bat.
And it caught the catcher also. That's why you heard the thud, B.A.
Caught him in the chest protector, thank goodness.
Postseason starts. He's very candid about it.
He made 2 starts in the 2013 postseason as a member of the Ravens. Baltimore as well.
Tampa Bay.
His best start, his first ever start in the postseason, third scoreless. He deals a rollover ground ball, ranging over Jimenez, and he'll make the play for out. Jimenez, Frenchie, has incredible range and savvy at second base. That's routine for him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we here makes this play easy. Slides over, and you can see Naylor, such confidence.
20 defensive runs saved, the DRS stat, led the American League. The outs above average, another key defense. Here is Giancarlo Stanton. He was roaring, and Stanton can't pull the trigger, takes a strike.
Saw the little discussion.
Yeah.
He told him he wanted to wind up.
That's that same pitch right there.
Giancarlo Stanton with 6 hits against Kansas City in the 4 games. He had a home run, 4 RBI.
Stanton does not move out of that box.
No.
He just almost imposes his will in that.
And high fly ball, left field. And that one is going to stay up there for Quan. Gets Judge, Wells, and Stanton. We are scoreless after 1. Often tonight from down on the field. Teammates. And now competing in an American League Championship Series together. And Rodon's got him 0-2 quickly.
Ronnie, did you hear a few boos for Naylor? I think they still.
2 years ago. It's been every other year since the pandemic season of 2020. First time they've been in the CS. And that was a very good 5-game division series in 22. Josh Naylor rocking the baby out at second base. Naylor, a swing and a miss. Rodon, strikeout. Back-to-back Ks going back to last inning. One away here in the second. Yeah, there you go. Good man. The obviously the same league in the American League before there was division play, and then in the same division. But and it's been 7 meetings now since that time, back-to-back years. 9th postseason series matchup, 4-2. Jhonkensy Noel, a rookie.
I got to see him in the clubhouse.
He's big Christmas for sure.
He has that he threw out at second base in the division series, made a nice running catch as well.
He has done a great job in right field, but right there he is.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Soft liner, that's going to get down a base hit. And Jhonkensy Noel, 13 in the postseason, so he's got his first postseason hit. Your team, your players, for you. Download the MLB app today. Like his brother, jumping on the first pitch, a cut and a miss.
Strikes. They were swinging as soon as they saw one close.
I don't have much to say for that. I did have to with 4 Canadians guys on the Guardians team, and today is Canadian Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Very nice.
Rodon against left-handers, really.
2 balls and a strike on Bo Naylor. Runner at first, Noel, and a swing and a miss.
When you have such a good fastball slider, to tell yourself to get beat with your 3rd or 4th best pitch in these big moments.
Rodon deals, and a fly ball into right center. So
Judge came in the picture there. A regular game in a July or August or September, you might not get that close to your right fielder. But
that win.
Outfielders checking their factor before the night's over. Andres Jimenez, very talented second baseman, takes ball 1 from Venezuelan flair among the middle infielders tonight, with Jimenez and Rocchio and Gleyber Torres.
Tough ALDS for you guys until game 5. You mixed in a couple of hits.
Yeah, him and Rocchio on the 8-9 spot.
2 outs with a runner at first. Rodon in his 2nd inning. Got a good fastball going right now, Rodon. As fast as 97.
And even more importantly, really, Onyx.
1-2 pitch. Got him. Back-to-back innings. Rodon fed it. Taylor Swift is here with big Cleveland baseball fan Travis Kelce. Taking a break from the Eras Tour. Good to have him here. Travis Kelce threw out a first pitch. Bieber in that first pitch.
Yeah.
Alex Cobb back on the mound, facing Jazz Chisholm. The trade deadline coming from the Miami Marlins. And the Yankees' 3rd baseman. That was
In Miami, he played second base, shortstop, center field, and they just figured he could play 3rd. He's done a real good.
He had an OPS of 825. Gave him a nice push, and Chisholm, he's upset at that call.
Up compared to 2-2 is a massive difference.
He got that pitch against Judge inside. He got that pitch outside.
When you're around the plate like that umpire starts hunting strikes, right? And if you're around there, he's going to give it to you.
He has gotten some generous. There's that comebacker again. That has been a big pitch. That was the pitch Cobb could not find in Detroit.
It feels like he didn't get one pitch that was a strike. A couple were real good pitches inside. Maybe the one outside was not a good.
Anthony Volpe now. Volpe with an RBI against Kansas City in that division series. Had some real good at-bats. Aaron Boone, Frenchie Rest. Spent some time in the leadoff spot early in the year. That is sent bottom of the order.
And I think it's freed him up, right? When you're leadoff, man, you feel such a responsibility with Soto and Judge to get on base. Bottom part, you can free yourself up a little bit, because I know a lot of people would say, man, give me the chance to hit in front of Soto and Judge. I'll do it.
9 for the Yankee order. You're going to turn that order around.
You're in trouble.
Every other inning, and you're in trouble.
It's a pretty impressive set. Bounced up, hit him in the helmet. Just trying to stay in the at-bat.
On his face, too.
On the ground. Picked the short hop. Ramirez took a chance. Makes a play. And now here comes Anthony Rizzo and Lauren Jabara. Some question whether he'd make this LCS roster, and yet here he
He's back in the lineup. He said he feels great and how he knew he was ready to go, because he took some swings on padding on his right hand when he's taking his swings. But other than that, he said it's just playing through pain. And someone asked him, hey, 1 through 10.
Anybody that's known Anthony Rizzo over the years, this guy for years was up on the plate, got hit all the time. I think one thing is it gets missing this.
Rizzo had a fractured forearm. World Series team that beat Cleveland 2016. Missed 62. Then was hit on the hand late. Never went on the IL. No problem there. Turns Allen around, a base hit. Anthony Rizzo and a 2-out single. The 3rd hit of the game for the Yankees. All of them have looked just like that.
So going right back up the middle. Look, 130 points higher here at Yankee Stadium than on the road. Likes hit.
And a winner, that's the 3 things you want to be called, and he's one of those.
Alex Verdugo takes strike 1. Second postseason run. He had a postseason run with Boston back in the 2020 playoff games that year for the Red Sox. Throughout the season, he's hoping to change the narrative.
Or Alex Verdugo was going to play left field. They chose Verdugo. He was the difference maker in game 1. Defensive plays.
3-1 the count on Verdugo. Top of the order due next. Gleyber Torres.
At that point, you said it. I know his numbers don't jump out at the ALDS, but you said he had some good ABs.
Dominguez did not show enough in left field defensively to trust him in a postseason series.
There's a line shot, right center, a base hit. Rizzo will turn and burn to third base. The Yankees get something cooking here in the 2nd.
Well, 3-1 count Cobb like that. If you get where you're in a nice hitter's count right there, you can really kind of nitpick what you want. And you said it, the Yankees, so they're staying big part of the field.
Taking that humble approach right now. Torres, he swung at the first pitch. In, swung on, bouncing ball. Ramirez goes to second. Verdugo just runs through the way to end the inning. The Yankees have stranded 4 in the first 2 innings. Not the prettiest thing in the world.
If you're a baseball fan, you can't miss this. The Yankees and Guardians just kicked off the ALCS. Yankees fans, Guardians fans, buckle up. The 2024 ALCS started with a bang on October 14th. First inning, and the Yankees wasted no time. Aaron Judge steps up, cracks a double to left field. Guardians pitcher Shane Bieber trying to keep it cool, but Judge is on fire. Top of the 2nd, Yankees' Anthony Volpe sends one flying, and it's gone. Yankees take the lead with a solo homer. Then it's Guardians' turn. Bottom of the 2nd, Jose Ramirez smacks one to deep right, and it's a stand-up double. The crowd's going wild. Yankees' Garrett Cole is feeling the heat. Next up, Josh Naylor. With a perfect hit to center field, Ramirez makes it home. Game's tied. This game is already on fire, folks. 2 innings down, and it's anyone's game. Stay tuned for more epic moments in the 2024 ALCS. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more MLB highlights.